coming to you live from the TNA studios in beautiful north of the river, Missouri.
Speaker is on. Connected.
Bluetooth pairing. Wait.
That's a crosswalk.
You are now listening to the Crosswalk of podcasts. It's the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast featuring Adam.
And Chingy.
What's Chingy have to do with this?
I don't know. I thought
Got to do with this.
I
Got
saw
to do
him.
with this.
I saw him on a clip today. Just brought back good memories.
Which song did he do?
I don't remember.
Did it make you feel like you were spring breaking?
You know who I was thinking? Yeah. You know
Up
who I was
in the
thinking
club?
of? Chingy was...
My friend.
No.
Chingy was a friend of mine.
What These are not the questions I wanted answered.
Chingy's probably a new app that sells
Right
Bitcoin.
there. He did right there.
I love it. I can do it like there, right there.
Right there. So yeah, he's kind of spring breaky. That's where I was going, maybe.
I like that.
I was thinking of the Tipsy guy. Do you remember him?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Ooh.
That was a joint.
That was
a jam.
1, then comes the 2, and the 3, and
then
4.
Everybody's still counting. How about a little bit more?
Yeah.
So we can drink some more.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Well, thanks. Here's to you, TNAers, for dialing us in, tuning us in, tuna fishing us in.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Adam's got his trademark hello to all the TNAers.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? He's got his
Greetings, everyone.
allergy
Radio voice.
radio.
It's actually gotten a lot better.
You're about to say worse.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
It's going to get
I know what you mean.
worse before it gets better, is what I heard.
It's always dark before the storm. Let that just sit out there for a bit.
Let it just marinate.
Let it marinate. Well, Adam, this weather.
Oh, hey, Ted.
Hey, welcome in.
How are you?
We're just two brothers having a talk for an hour recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Could you imagine people coming in and watching?
Yeah, sure. Be someone there,
Us
and
talk
there, and over there.
You would be there, and you, and you.
And you could tell people, shh, shut up. We're on the balls now.
Could you imagine people like
When the balls are close to our mouth, you guys gotta stop
talking like as if it was like a stand-up comedy show?
Oh, yeah, that's always a thing.
No, actually, we are to be quiet.
We are to be quiet.
We are to be quiet.
Why? What?
We got serious podcasting going on in here.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have a live audience. Is that what you're saying?
That'd be, yeah.
No, it'd be fine. It'd be actually very easy to podcast. When you're doing stand-up and people are talking, it's kind of frustrating, I'd say.
Sure.
Yeah. Shut up. I always want to be part of the show, you know?
You want to get up here?
It's not about you.
You want to come up here and be funny?
It's about me.
You think it's so easy?
Yeah. Why don't you try this, big man?
I was once you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I asked a question to a woman. I already told you this already.
You said, woman, I have a question for you.
No,
It goes a little like this.
when you're doing a joke and you're like, have you seen this? Or have you heard of that? Or,
Sure.
there's always a little bit of question at the end.
Answering.
And people are like, yes, what?
She's just a good active listener.
I said, you know what? I did ask. That's my fault. But shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Oh, sure I did.
They walk right out.
You just say,
I
I didn't really want to talk to you.
I love this gentleman's candor.
I know I was confusing back there.
I want a couple more drinks.
We'll get through it.
It's a call to action.
Anyway,
it's not a call to action. It's not a rock show where bands get up there and act,
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me see your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got all this live music on the brain.
That is true. That's funny.
That is true because
we were at a live performance recently.
We went to a recent live performance.
Yeah.
In one of the city's most beautiful
concert venues
areas.
Oh,
to watch a concert.
It is pretty nice. We've been there before.
It's outdoors.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful weekend
for a place that most of Kansas City knows as Grinders, Hoagies, and
not that Grinders. I mean Grinder.
Trying to give you some dap on that, dog.
Oh, you were? I thought you were waving a burp out of your face.
Not yet.
Oh.
Here it comes. No, we went to a rock show.
Something, do rock show.
We fell in love at a rock show.
Is that the words of that? They play that one before?
I fell in love with a girl from a
rock show. She's so cool. And she
wanted
someone that I didn't know.
Everybody thinks that she's so cool.
I feel in love.
I'll have to agree with that.
No.
We're Blink 182.
Get the girl with the rock show.
So we went to a rock show. There's plenty of folks wanting to interact and able to. Well, the main attraction where Adam and I, we've talked about it on the podcast. We've done it so many times in the history of the podcast here that we've probably been to a few shows during
just the pod.
At least 2 now.
That's true, yeah.
If not 3 that I'm forgetting about. Early days.
Right.
But Adam and I went to go see 311 on Saturday.
Word.
And it just so happened to be April 20th.
Hitler.
Not a lot going on that day.
Did this joke. I can feel this joke before already coming on.
What do you mean?
Because then you say Hitler's birthday, and we go,
There's nothing funny about that.
It was last year when you made it a joke.
I did? on the pod?
Hit it. Play that clip.
Oh, is this a clip show?
Yeah.
We got this far into the Sode and it's a clip show?
Yeah.
We're just running the hits back.
Sorry. Hey, just play the hits.
Play the hits. Well, we kind of are. We went to a 311 concert.
So there we were listening to the hits.
Listen, it was the only time 311's going to be in town
this
summer.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's only April, but
they're going to Europe.
They're going international on us.
Yeah.
So we just had to go see them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even though we've seen them numerous times. We just saw them in October.
Yeah. The same venue.
Same venue.
I thought they were better this time.
Oh, for sure. What's the best 311 show you ever been to? The latest one, the last one you ever been to? That's what I always say.
Yeah. There's a nice group there though. There's always a good vibe. I thought you were going to say it with me.
Vibe.
Yeah.
I agree. Lots of understanding individuals.
Friendly. Just kind. Children.
Positive. Well, I didn't think it was the children family environment, but as we did see some families there.
Well, it'd be a pretty mellow show to bring them to, so I guess it's
very mellow. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace be the journey.
But different from other 311 shows, the lineup was a little different.
Yeah.
Don't you agree, Evan?
Yeah, so this was kind of sold like a festival, I guess.
Well, I guess we didn't realize that until after the fact.
Yeah.
We get notifications. Well, let's even go back further. Even like my poor planning of this concert purchase ticket buying
Mm.
journey. I didn't really
Should've
start
just
it out
bought-
on the most earliest.
I should have
times
just
to
bought
do so.
several tickets.
Yeah, you should have done a whole Zach Morris thing when you're at the mall. You know.
Yeah, and did what? Bought tickets for what? The Christmas play?
No, they were going to U2 was it U2?
No, was it?
Like,
You're about to say you guarantee it was
or maybe
U2.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses?
It's a real
Zach
band.
Morris?
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
It's a real band? Yeah, I know Guns N' Roses.
I mean, it
Okay.
wasn't like a made-up band on the show Saved by the Bell. They weren't like, we gotta get
The Flaming
ticket-
Toads.
Yeah. Screech's new band. The Screechers.
The one that
Zoinks.
Screech manages.
Yuck.
Saved by the Band is what I put on here. Jesus Lord.
Saved by the Band. That's probably a good show. Probably a good reality show. But,
What? Band?
so Adam got tickets for him and his lady, Caro.
Yeah, so it was U2. You're right.
Yes!
Zach wants to stay in line all night and buy tickets to U2. He gets
He's
a
like,
tent.
in the name. That's so Zach. He's so yuppie.
He gets a tent. He always had like a TV that he took with him. Just cool.
Oh, it was really
yuppie
cool.
shit.
And he's in the mall.
He had a
Like, no one's
phone.
gonna-
He had a phone. It was 91, and he
What
had
happened
a
to
phone.
that episode of that? He fell asleep and they cut line?
The whole line
Or
started.
the first
running.
guy in line said, I'll take 50,000 tickets, please.
They're closed.
50,000 tickets to you two, please.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Changing $50,000.
While in the mall to buy tickets to a concert, the gang finds a bag containing $5,000.
Oh, and then he's going to buy more tickets.
They decide to use it to buy as many tickets as possible
Is there a homeless
and
person
scalp
in this?
them. But it appears the two men the money belongs to will do anything to get it back.
This was a great episode of Saved by the Bell. Probably one of my favorites because they were trapped in the mall all night. They got to like run amok.
And my favorite because he had a TV that ran on batteries and he watched it in his tent.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trapped. How am I going to entertain myself all night in the mall? At least I have my little portable television.
Dude, they weren't trapped. If you remember correctly, it's all coming back to me now.
It was
They
during the
wanted
mall
to
hours.
stay overnight, so they're like,
Let's
we're
get
going
in
to be the
tent.
first in line to buy more tickets.
So let's get in the tent
So get in the tent.
and try to love someone.
Come on, come on, AC Slater.
Get in the tent and try to get some U2 tickets.
The episode is called All in the Mall.
That's fun.
Yeah.
God, man, I love that show. I really
When
do.
my PE teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess.
Adam's doing this off pure memory.
And my dog ate all my homework last night.
So, needless
If I
to
lower
say,
my chair, she won't know that I'm there.
Adam did not pull a Zach Morris when he found $5,000.
No, I just bought 2 tickets.
Then it ended up they were on a game
Months
show.
ago.
It ended up being they're on a game show or something stupid. Like, what would you do
Oh, it was?
if my memory serves?
I like that. How come we don't say saved
Because I'm
The
saved
bell.
by the bell.
SBTB? How come we don't say that?
Because we're not in a rush. We're saved by the bell.
That's what I googled. SBTB.
SBTB.
When the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess.
And Mr. Belding turned out not to be a nice guy. Wasn't he a creepo or something?
If I lower my chair, she won't know that I'm there. I'm at the corner just in time to see the
No.
bus fly by.
No,
Hey.
if I can hand in someone else's.
Oh, yeah. If I can
it'll-
hand it into Mile, it'll be
Oh.
all right.
If I can hand in someone else's.
If I could cheat and get someone else's homework and give it to Miss
Yeah, I can see your
Lipschitz.
computer screen. I'm seeing that you're watching the very early version of the
I'm watching
of the opener.
I'm watching the
That was with
episode
Max.
of this show,
They
dude.
had the kid in it. What was the Mickey or?
Oh, you know what this is? This is someone who's going to describe the whole episode to me. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. You don't want to promote other creators.
Why not?
We're in the middle of talking about this great story about buying tickets.
Yeah,
and
but
how I
we.
was so
Hang
late
on a second.
purchasing tickets
Yeah.
that I couldn't even. Grinders, the venue is standing room only. There's only one kind of ticket, or two kinds really. General admission
Yeah.
or VIP.
Yes, right.
There's no middle ground.
Right.
Because it's like a,
It's just an
an
open
outdoor
area.
venue.
Yeah.
They have no chairs. I mean, there's seating that you can sit on. Things you can sit on that aren't actual chairs. Let's just run the episode.
Play
Hit
it.
That'd be great.
But yeah, it's just a wood chipped area, and it's kind of raised towards the back, so it's tiered, but not really. It's just
It's tiered.
a slight hill, I guess.
It's a great venue if you want to see your favorite acts up close and personal.
And outside, it's always
intimate
nice to
setting.
be outside, I think.
It's always nice to be outside if it's a summertime outdoor venue.
Were you cold?
It was a little chilly.
It was nice, I thought. I'd rather be a little chilly than hot.
Yeah, I agree, but it was hard to dress for this one because it was cold, but then you don't know if, like, there's too many people there, or then there's, like,
Yeah.
the grooves and the moves, and you're moving your body in a certain way, and you're just feeling the energy from the crowd and the
You're
moves.
building up a little sweat.
You're building up a little lather.
Ooh.
And you're
Slow
just
down.
one with the music and the tunes, and you're just like,
Vibing.
sometimes. Ooh.
I go a little
I
crazy.
go a little crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to get a
Sometimes.
VIP ticket experience.
It was you needed to. You kind of had to.
My experience claimed I would get a
Free hand job at the door. Did that happen?
No, I did get a new entrance into the venue.
Got to walk a little further.
I got to walk around the whole venue looking for the different preferred seating entrance, but then could have just walked next door. But I went the opposite way.
Oh, man.
Well, that's fun. Because back in my day, when VIP was right next door,
And they changed it.
they changed it.
So you walked all...
That
Oh,
is
because
what-
I pointed you that way. Are you trying to be mad at me right now?
No, I thought I was right too. I
had to go in with the regular people.
Do.
Us poors had to go through the main cattle trough.
Yeah, you had to be all like touched and stuff.
They didn't wand us. I mean, they didn't touch us. They wanded us.
Touch us. They
Shut
paid
up,
you to say
Ted.
that.
They did send me an email after the concert and said, please don't let anybody know that we touched you. Hope you come back.
Well, my entrance included a wanding, and then I was whisked away into the prize area where,
Oh,
where
Mr. Maxwell, right this way.
the VIPs were promised a autograph poster,
Massage.
a shirt, goodie bag,
Okay.
prizes galore.
Swag bag.
I didn't realize until after the concert because they locked all the bags. It was a pretty clever idea. It's like child-proof packaging.
Right.
That I'm not gonna mess with this at a concert, But as I found out after the concert, it wasn't even 311 related. It's all like a band.
What?
Not even a band, a performer,
What was
a
the shirt?
rapper.
Oh.
That Mac B or whatever we listened
So
to.
is that the people who put on the show? I mean, it was like a production company.
But then they had that same logo on stage. It's a very confusing event. The tickets say the gates opened at 2 o'clock. VIP, which was me again. Remember, I got the VIP ticket. I got to wear the lanyard.
I
could have been there
remember.
30 minutes earlier than that at 1:30 if I wanted to.
Are you kidding me? For what?
Apparently, we were in the midst of a 420 festival that we didn't even know.
That we didn't know, and there was not... Was there more? It said "and more" on the flyer. These people are going to play, why we bought tickets. And more.
It's always really encouraging when the first band that goes on
Mhm.
after you get there late. What you think is late?
Yeah.
Like we thought we planned a perfect day. We're going in. We're gonna
Well,
be.
we
We're
didn't
gonna
want to be there
outsmart them.
forever.
And we were anyway.
We were. We stood for a long time. Do you think that's supposed to? Is that what's supposed to happen?
I think that's what they wanted to
You think
happen.
someone fell down and bonked their head or something?
No, I think they were like, knew it from the get-go.
Just bleed it out.
They want you to get in there and have to spend money on beer and pizza.
And pizza.
Lots of pizza. I had lots
$5
of pizza.
bucks is $5 a slice.
That was the cheapest thing they had.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So I had 3 slices.
Drinks were like $14.
And I used cash and I lost the cash.
No.
Did you find it?
No.
Damn.
Oh, you could go look in my back seat, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's some cash in there. I better find it.
No one's been back
kids.
there. Kids haven't been back there. But they'll find it. Clock is ticking.
Yeah, I better get it quick.
They'll get it out of there. They just get in. They wouldn't say anything. They just look at each other like they just get money.
Shut up. We'll divide by 3.
Put it in your pants.
It's $9. Okay, everybody gets 3.
They don't. That's giving them a lot of
Yeah, well,
math credit.
and then Hey, that's not even Steven.
Even Steven.
Yeah, better not bring any of those shows up.
So you're saying your VIP experience
Was off to a great start. First of all, they give you a bag with all this stuff in it. They give you a lanyard. You're looking cool. You got the lanyard on. They're telling you there's preferred seating.
right this way.
You have 2, not one, but 2 wristbands on now.
What?
One to specify you're over the age of 21.
Which you are.
And one to say, hey, I am VIP. I have a lanyard and a wristband. So when I was trying to give you my lanyard to go to VIP, you probably would have been immediately thrown out of the venue.
You didn't give me. You didn't let me do any of that.
Well, it wouldn't work.
You said
anyway.
I'll be back, and then you never came back.
But come on, do not tell that to the TNAers.
You marched around like you were cock of Zaywalk.
Adam was like,
You kept saying, VIP this way. Oh, wait. Not for you,
you're
pores.
missing this. I think I was more like,
You pores
Guys.
stay on this side of the barrier.
as I told many people.
I need to urinate.
As I told many people around us in the general mission area, I was like, guys, I could be in that area there. I've chosen to be with you back
Yeah.
here. You're
With you
welcome.
normals out here.
The
I like
tallest
your
guy,
poor people vibe. You're more desperate for
some of the tallest
interaction.
guys here.
For some reason, we did stand around a lot of tall people. Just kind of gathered.
Well, this is the first for me. I've never heard this before, Adam. But the progression of the night, like Adam and I, we made our early in the day. We were there very early. I'm gonna sneeze. Podcast listeners, beware.
Oh, you lost
I
it.
lost it. But then, oh God, here it comes again.
No. Hold it. Don't you dare.
Hey!
Oh my. See what I gotta
Just
put up
bit my
with?
tongue.
Let it out. You already made all that noise.
I just bit my tongue.
You might as well spit all over the place too.
Where was I?
I don't
I lost my
know.
brain.
VIP. You were talking about VIP.
VIP, not with me.
Yeah.
I really lost my train of thought.
You were gonna go pee. You had to urinate.
I had to go pee in VIP.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Nothing
No,
else?
I mean, like, obviously VIP was an area closer to the stage. And we,
Did you meet the band?
no, I didn't even go in there during 311.
Did you hang out?
But we were there so early in the day that we didn't know when 311 was actually going on. Being 420, I thought in my brain that they would hit the stage at 420.
Well, then you got me
Would
all
that
nervous.
be cool, man? Dude.
Yeah. But I thought that too once you said it, and I thought, oh, we better get down
Well,
there.
we even got there late. I mean, like, even after, doors would open,
Mm-hmm.
thinking we were going to slide right in.
They were playing music, right?
They were playing music.
Was there someone on stage when we came in? Or did they come out?
Maybe they had that DJ.
Yeah, they did.
So they got this DJ going. I guess there was, like, booths around.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You were just supposed to mill about for
But I don't think a lot of people
4
knew
hours
what
or
was going
so.
on. There was a lot of people. I mean, obviously it filled up as later.
Yeah.
And 311 hit the stage was like 7 o'clock.
Where was that written down? I want to know. Did anybody know that was going to happen besides the band?
No, they'll probably get away with it because, they don't have concerts every 420.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's probably like a one-off
Right.
concert thing where,
Yeah.
complain all you want.
Mm-hmm. Well, they filled it. I just didn't, I thought they could have done some better.
Acts?
Yeah.
That was kind of odd. So we get there and there's a band which ended up being like a cover band.
Yeah.
Covered a lot of
Is that what you call
emo
it?
hits.
Cover band? Is that what you call it?
Cover band.
Yeah. I don't know why that sounds weird.
Like your cover band?
Not a cummerbund. A cover band.
So they were hitting the stage, which is a different vibe. I mean, they're emo. A lot of people know the songs. It was kind of nice. But it was funny because
They were billed as pop punk, no? They kept saying, we're pop punk. But
their name would make me think emo.
yes, emo, okay. But they said that. And then they say, but basically when you come to find out, and nothing against them, that's their thing, that's what they do. They just play songs they can remember. Like there was songs in there that were at Linkin Park and
Yeah.
That's emo? Linkin Park?
I guess you can maybe screamo.
Is Garth Brooks emo?
Totally.
Friends in Low Places? Because they play that.
And the Thunder Rolls. Yeah.
He just plays that.
Or that one song about
standing outside the fire. Oh my god. My pants just melted off. What a honey dripper.
Ew, yuck. That is disturbing.
I meant you singing so good.
Doesn't help.
And I should have. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Hit
the dance.
Hit me in the feels. The dance. That's it.
You feel like you're back at your 8th grade.
I feel like I'm in middle school. Yeah. The kids are having those dances, and I wonder if they're thinking the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
All the songs now are way different.
You touch me in the booty.
Touch me in the booty. Touch me in the booty. Okay, all right. Hang on.
You got a big old booty.
But back to that band real quick. So they are emo cover band.
So it was funny because at a lot of the concerts we go to, 311, obviously, we like to guess how many people we know that will be at the concert.
Ah, yes, the people counting game.
So before we were even putting numbers to it, putting the over-under on what we thought would hit for each individual that was there for us, right? I ran into someone that called me, like Ted Maxwell.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. He was with the band. His brother was in the band.
Yeah.
And he, we got to
so
talking.
It's exciting.
They got a booth. They got a merch tent. That is fun. And he's like, my brother's opening for 311. So my mind...
That made me think they were coming on right after them. Didn't it you?
That's why I wanted to tell that part of it. Because I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
Because we were like, thank God we just got here. Because, But then they get up there and they're like, we're here with you for the next hour.
Yeah, and I thought he was joking. He's like, we got you for the next hour. I was like, ha ha ha. And I'm looking around like, they're going to play for it.
We didn't bring cupcakes. We didn't bring any sandwiches.
Yeah, we didn't bring any survival food. We're going to be here that long. That was a lot. That was a lot of songs. You know,
next 420 festival, we'll plan ahead.
Nothing against those guys. They, you know what I mean? That's great. But you would think that for the, I don't know. I mean, that had to be a big deal for them.
That's probably their biggest show they've done.
They were excited. So they were I kind of felt like maybe they were a little nervous when dealing with an audience like that. Because it's their job. It's their role to kind of get these stoners going. And everybody's just staring at them. So they're asking them questions. And you're not getting a lot of feedback, right?
You're not getting a lot of call response.
And something you don't...
calls, no response.
Right, yeah. Something you don't want to do when you have a microphone, I would say, is like confuse people, you know? They're like asking a lot of questions and expecting a response from the audience, and they're getting just nothing. Just blank stares. And then I don't know if nerves kick in and they kind of get goofy. I don't know. But there was a lot of times they were trying to talk to the audience, and it just wasn't flowing. And part of it is, like, if you ask a question to an audience like that, you got to give them a second. You got to just let it sit.
Right.
They're trying, you know, they're partying, right? They're drunk, they're something.
Right.
If you're trying to get them to clap, you know, everybody do this. You can't switch it on them, you know? Right. These guys they had the crowd won over at one point. They were like, hey, let's go. Everybody hands up.
I'm like, all right, we can get this.
Come on.
Here, go put our hands up.
And everybody's like, yes. And we're getting to this point, and they're like, okay, now scissor it. Oh. And everybody in the crowd said, what the?
That was kind of their shtick. They were kind of like,
what the hell?
To be all nasty and nasty.
That's raunchy as hell.
Raunchy about it.
I'm here to have a good time on a warm spring day.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool day. But, yeah, that was kind of odd.
The sun feels nice on my shoulders. I was about to clap my hands.
But then we're scissoring? No, thank you.
No, I'm confused.
Not in public.
I'm out.
I'm out. And for those reasons, I am out. No thanks. So the wrong crowd participation.
Yeah. I just feel like, you know, they do have that responsibility as an opening act. And everybody's like, oh, you ready to see 311 tonight?
Right. They keep mentioning that at the end. We're going to get out of here so 311 go on.
Over and over again.
And it's like, all right, we're going to do it. But at least they're like a band that's set and you knew what was going on. And
right. No surprises. Plus, they even sang songs that have already been sang.
And they were leaning into it. They knew what they were doing. They're like, okay, hey, you guys want to hear a new song? They're like, want to hear an original? That was pretty funny.
That was funny.
And they were like, and then they played like another cover of a song.
They played, Jimmy Eat World.
And they're like, we really wrote this.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Well.
But then the next act, so there's always like a DJ in there like playing music in between acts. And apparently it was part of the next act because I don't even know. That was part of where I got all my...
anger?
No, my...
loss of patience?
My V.I.P gear was part of this group, I believe.
Oh, so those guys were with Strange Music. And...
Strange!
What was interesting is, the one guy was on there, Joey Cool. He was on the list right before And More. But the guys who came out before him, who I thought was just him...
They had like a track with him or something that he came out and sang.
Well, it was like they just had...
They should have just left it at that.
Well, they just tried to bleed it. That's probably the biggest audience they've had, too. But they had a bunch of white people out there just staring at them.
All stoned like.
Yes. And they should have known better. You can't... Hey, everybody say this. And these bro. Ooh.
Everybody put your hands up. Everybody put your hands down. Let's do the wave. You're going to start down here. You're going to go end up back there. You're going to bring it back.
I thought that the first two guys that came out were working hard. They were trying to, a lot of energy. The guy had his cowboy hat on. He was dancing.
Overalls.
And they kind of got the crowd going.
They should have got on second.
Yes. And by the time they got done with their little thing,
We had to wait 5 or 10
they
more
brought all
minutes.
these guys out with them. I don't know who they were. They're just their buddies. Maybe they're on the label too.
Posse.
Yeah, but everybody was,
Swaying.
And then they
Slow
got
down.
off. No, they brought the other guy out
For a song.
for one song, and then they got off like they were over, and then they brought the guy back solo.
And he got mad because, it's like a track where you have to, time it up just right. And I guess it was messed up where either the cue
Oh yeah.
went quick and he's like, hold up. I want to do this right for you people.
Yeah, he stopped the thing. That was weird.
He had to go back and do the track again.
He said,
Take
"Wait."
it back on the track.
He yelled at the DJ and made him stop everything.
Yeah.
And the place is sitting silent while he tells everybody,
What?
"I want to perform this right for you," or
I
something.
want to love you.
Yeah, that was weird. That's another thing I wouldn't do if you're just the opening. Kinda,
Awkward.
I would march through it. But he was the guy who sings on the rock song. Did you get that part?
Oh.
That's what that "Take Your Face Off" song is. We're gonna rumble. We're gonna take your face off.
It's really fun.
So he sang that like that was his, that's his obviously most popular song. And then he goes, "Yeah, now y'all know who I am."
Yeah, he did.
Like he's mad about it.
Yeah.
But,
Treat me with respect when you see me in the streets.
I think they were kind of, I don't know. As just watching them, I can feel
Entertainer.
like they were upset with the way the crowd was responding. And it's just because, you got to know you're not the main act,
Right.
right? And then go in there thinking, if you can get them excited at all, you did your job. And then 311 came out, and you imagine the reaction, that change, and all these white people, yes, going crazy.
Finally.
And then they're in the back like, oh, what the fuck?
They weren't in the back. They were long gone.
They're probably hanging out, partying.
The part that you said, the guys that were with strange music, they were
I
all
saw the
excited
dude with the cowboy hat. I said good job to him.
in the crowd.
Guy looks like Robert Stinville.
I'm just putting everybody on blast on the podcast. Hope
I'm gonna put it
Rob's doing well.
I hope-
Listening to you there.
I think Robert Stinville could rap better than that guy, though. I mean, he really could. But this guy had a little cowboy hat, and he's dancing. It was funny.
He did great. But they were all excited. They were like, hey, 311 just followed us on Instagram.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, they're pumped.
Cool.
But it was 311 played right around sundown, sunset.
We waited for a
It
minute.
was fun, but it was the progression of the night, like being in one area and trying to get closer to the stage. I mean, I of course had V.I.P. I can go up to the stage any time I wanted to, but I chose to be with my brother and Caroline, and you're welcome. My presence was there.
I know. You want to blame this on me, but
We had a great time. We were outside.
at one point I asked you if you felt like you were at work. Do you remember that?
No, man.
I said, I said this. Do you feel like you're at work? And do you remember what you said to me?
Well, there was a lot of
And the reason I said that,
partaking of.
I said, do you feel like you're
Inhalants.
at work? Because we were standing forever. We're here. We're just waiting for this show to start. And you said...
You mean with all these people vaping? Referring to my
Which is great.
high school job teaching.
Well, it could be either, I guess, right?
Not
People
kids how to
vape at
vape.
the Royals game, too?
Yes.
You said, why? Because all the vaping?
You
Yeah.
gotta remind people, hey, you can't vape here.
Hey, sorry. This is a no vape zone.
You can't do that here.
Could you take that to one of our designated vaping zones, please?
Could you be like a normal human being and vape in the bathroom?
Duh. What do you think those stalls are for, dummy?
But standing all the time? I do that all the time.
Does your
But
lower back hurt at all?
I get the wiggles all the time. I gotta move my body.
The wiggles?
You gotta wiggle it just a little bit.
I got some nice footage of you wiggling your body, bro.
Oh, man.
Just
When
feeling it.
those vibes, when those tunes get to me.
When they hit your hips, when those sound waves hit your hips, you can't help it.
When the music takes control, you better watch out.
You better stomp some wood
You
chips.
better watch out, here I come.
I just started shimmying my feet in those wood chips and started a little fire.
That's a good idea. But the main event, 311, they didn't disappoint.
They sound good.
They've been doing this 30 some odd years.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They're all in great shape.
Do you think they just hate each other? I really don't want to know if they do.
I don't know if they make enough money to actually hate each other to stay along this. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're not selling out like arenas. They have a steady income. They're going to Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that's the most motivating factor, Ted?
Just to tour all the time?
Just to make money?
You think? Well, maybe they get their jollies off all that crowd interaction.
Yeah.
They get.
They're jollies, huh? I thought it was a great show. I just can't believe you're upset with him.
I'm only upset about all the pricey merchandise I got with my ticket.
That wasn't in any way related to the band.
I didn't even get to meet him. I
Yeah.
had like a 311 sticker.
We should have met him.
We should have met him.
We should go to the cruise and just like hang
We're
out.
going to go to the cruise. This is a call to all the TNAers who want to join us on the cruise.
Want to?
Or send Ted and Adam to the cruise. Just hit up our
Venmos.
We're going to start a Patreon.
Send us to the cruise.
And we'll give you all that hot gossip we can't talk about on the real free podcast.
Or at least get on the YouTube and watch one or something. Shit.
Watch one. A Sode?
Yeah, just maybe a soda or two.
We got to do some more fun things.
You know,
Move
like
our arms more.
visually? Yeah, I know.
Maybe like a green screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you hear there's a new Taylor Swift album?
There is. I heard there's multiple albums.
Yeah. You know,
We're not going to go see Taylor Swift anytime soon.
Why?
She probably won't be touring back in America anytime soon.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, unless
Plus, it's like $1 million or something.
She's just going to go back on the road after getting... You know what I mean? She's just been on this Eras tour, and now I got to go tour for my new album, Trav.
You think that's what she does? I
Bye.
guess. Is that true?
That's what rock stars do, dude.
Yeah.
They're just on the road constantly. But this album is 2.
Mm-hmm.
You got a couple Swifties in the house.
Yeah.
Were they freaking out?
I asked them, and
you there?
they don't care.
They just get it when they get it. They're not like waiting.
I asked. The funny thing is, it came out on...
For Thursday or something, right? Or at midnight?
Yeah.
11 o'clock at one night? I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't have school on Friday. They didn't stay up, though. I don't know. I was like, I saw it on Good Morning America. Did you guys listen to it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, as Chiefs fans, like Ted and Adam, of Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour fame, are...
What? Swifties?
Yeah, I was wondering if she would have some songs about Travis or football or scoring touchdowns. or bleachers, or T-shirts.
Travis is my boyfriend.
I love the Kansas City Chiefs. Ted is the best fan of the team. I heard even Ed Kelsey made a song.
How's that go?
Karma is my boyfriend's dad. My boyfriend's dad came downstairs in an A-Tank, acting all mad. Oh my gosh.
So you're saying the quality's just not that good?
The songs?
Yeah.
Everybody's loving them, Adam.
Are they? I was just wondering, like I'm not trying to be mad. I'm not mad at her at all. I'm not trying to diss Taylor or anything.
Adam, we know we got some Swifties listening.
I want to.
It's got some crossover with some Swifties and teenagers.
Some overlap. She's got so many songs, man.
Taylor?
Yeah.
That's a bad thing?
No, are they all good though? Is every one of them like the best song?
No.
No? There's one on here that I heard some folks talking about, and it has to do with...
The new one?
I don't know. I gotta look it up because I feel stupid. I did see the lyrics and listen to this one part because I thought it was funny.
She's just singing about her life. It's so relatable and stuff.
Oh, that's the album? The album's called So High School? No.
The song's called...
There's a song about high school and it's just really funny. Listen to it.
So I thought that was it.
It's not funny. It's like talking about
Travis
video
opening
games
the
and
doors.
shit. No.
That's something about Travis opened doors and he's a gentleman.
This is something about Grand Theft Auto in it. Okay.
For real? That's so high school. And then it has Post Malone in it. I was once in high school. It was the coolest time I ever had. I played beer pong on the weekends. I lost to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Oh man, it's a small world. They all hang out.
Everybody thought I was having fun.
Ice Spice is there too.
Ice Spice.
They're friends.
Having cold coffee.
But Justin Bieber can't come in.
Take a little bit of ice brew.
Who's that?
It's freaking Post Malone, dude.
No.
Sunflower?
Sunflower?
You're my sunflower.
That's not him, man.
Yes, it is. It's the Spider-Man song.
That's not the song, dude.
Play it. Roll it. Hit the clip.
You're my sunflower, bro?
Sunflower. Post Malone.
You're thinking of Vampire Weekend. Sunflower.
Take a nap. That's not it. Is this Taylor? Is this high school?
Yeah.
We're getting so doxxed right now.
She is going to have to re-record that song because we played it on our podcast.
We just stole the rights. We just scooter. What's that?
She'll be fine. Scootered? We just scootered her.
Someone, didn't she have to redo her?
Yes, that's why I said that. I was poking fun.
You poke fun too much, dude.
All right, then.
You poke so much fun. What do you got going on over there?
Don't worry about it. Did you hear the opening statements in the Trump court case?
No, I've been kind of behind. I've been our former president's on trial currently.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. You hear the opening statement?
What happened? Yeah, what's the opening statement? Farts are hilarious.
Holy Holy buckets.
So
that made me laugh.
Who had the opening statement?
Oh.
Prosecution?
Nah, man.
The defense?
It doesn't matter. That was
the defense.
That was the former president farting in court audibly.
So there's been reports of flatulence from our former president.
You didn't hear it from me,
trial.
but please, people's close to the source.
A lot of people, fart in their sleep. Right?
And also, they said he fell asleep too.
He obviously fell asleep and woke himself up farting. Right? I'm awake.
But do it in a Trump voice.
Oh, that feels so good. I'm awake.
What's that?
I was just resting my eyes.
You were doing it better than anybody who's ever done it before.
Fart in court?
Yeah.
I've done. No one's ever farted better than I have while in court.
It just made me laugh,
Haven't you ever been in a situation where you gotta stay? It's a boring situation.
And you gotta stay awake.
You gotta stay awake.
Mm-hmm.
And people are watching you, right?
Right. So, but you wanted to sleep anyway?
But you can't help yourself. Don't you remember being in football meetings and, what are you looking up? Sleep farts? That's what I call a bit of the honk shoes. Here's a couple here's the day's summary of the Trump
Mr.
case.
Trump!
There's some good folly out of it.
Oh, boy.
Don't you remember being in football meetings where they're like...
It sounds a little political. Let's get out of this.
The football?
No. The farting and the snoring. Okay, go on. Yes, Trump. Football meetings. You don't want to...
We're in the dead of summer and
get him out of here. He's asleep. Get his ass out of here.
I remember stand up.
Yeah.
They'd make us stand up. And then people would just stand up on their own, oh.
Not even
I don't want to run.
They thought they'd be in trouble?
Yeah.
If you, pick up your feet, you ever do that? If you're falling asleep, just pick your feet up and hold them up.
So your abs constrict?
Sure.
Get your core?
Well, just kind of get you focused on something.
I gotta stay awake. That's why Trump farted. He had his legs up and he fart.
He probably did more than fart, really.
Well, there are reports of him smelling quite badly.
I can't believe this. I don't know what to believe. That's probably fake.
That he stinks?
Yeah.
He's like a diaper, dude.
There's a hashtag that says Trump stinks or something.
He's of that age.
Oh, boy.
It happens to the best of them.
I shouldn't laugh.
We shouldn't get political, though.
I shouldn't chuckle.
Let's not get political. We're not that kind of podcast.
That's why I got hemorrhoids now.
Whoa, because you're laughing too hard?
No, because when we were 10, we said hemorrhoids one time, or you did, and everybody laughed, and we didn't even know what they were.
So this is my fault.
Yeah, it's on you, man.
I've had them on me.
My butthole's ravaged.
I've had them on me.
We thought it was so funny when we were 10.
Why did we bring it up?
It was a goof. It was what we saw in a movie or something. And you said it, and then all the adults said, ha, 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 ha. And your little eyes lit up.
Just like that day I discovered my own hemorrhoids. My little eyes lit up.
It's a very uncomfortable thing, though.
Adam, don't suffer in silence. I'm glad you're talking about this.
I thought you were going to shut me down.
No, I'm here to...
I thought you were going to say, I don't want to hear
Open
about
you
your
up.
butthole, bro.
Well,
Hey, bruv.
everybody's got one. We got to take care of them. Hi, I'm Ted
Hey, Ted.
of 10 Natum Talk for an Hour.
Uh-huh.
I'm here to talk to you about a very serious case
Of hemorrhoids.
of hemorrhoids.
First off, spell it.
P-H-E-R...
What?
Hem. H-E-M.
Hemorrhoids.
R-O-I...
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Maybe
That was real.
check my drawers. Fart? Where do you find this technology?
Well, I'm pretty clever.
The fart machine.
Let me tell you how clever. This is just stupid. I was at, one of my kids is running track. I was at the last track meet, and I was trying to film this kid, but I didn't want to get up. Like, I was, at this point, I was right at the finish line. So I didn't have to, jockey or go somewhere else to get a good picture or film. So I'm being kind of lazy, and I'm like, she's going to run right past me. This is going to be perfect, right? So I'll have this shot, kind of at 200. So I'm going to get this curve, and then the straightaway's coming right at me.
Great.
And so I'm sitting in my seat, and I'm filming.
Marcus Scorsese over here.
And I can see, she's getting closer.
Did you use some test runs?
She's hitting the curve. She's, hitting the first 100. And she's about to come down towards me. And there's, of course, a bunch of middle school kids in the bleachers, and these kids just come up the stairs and walk right down the aisle I'm at and just stand right in front of me.
Stop.
And I'm holding my phone, obviously filming. And I was just like, all right, well, we can't continue doing this. I guess we're done. This is my fault for not moving.
That's funny.
I just gave up and sat back down.
Like, oh man.
She don't like me filming anyway. When you're in middle school, it's like, don't take a picture of me.
But when you're 41 years old, you're like, damn, I wish I had some middle school track pictures.
Absolutely.
Wish I had some middle school track video.
All I can think about is, all of our accolades and...
Escalades.
Hey, you guys want to hear about this time when I was in high school? 20 years ago?
Pixar didn't happen, Dad. Damn. Guess it didn't happen.
Oh, I thought you said Pixar.
Pixar.
I thought you were talking about Pixar's film.
Make a Pixar movie about it, or it didn't happen.
The one about the feelings.
Oh,
Inside Out.
I will swallow my pride. I will choke on the rhymes.
Disney Pixar's Inside Out 2.
I will swallow my doubt. Children inside out. Find nothing but faith in nothing.
Did they sing that one?
Yeah, probably.
In a beautiful oblivion.
How about that one song about
a rendezvous?
I woke up naked on your yard.
That's
I
lit.
passed out on your yard. They did that one.
Lit. They did do that one.
You know I'm my own worst enemy. And then it was so funny. Those kids that were there, like, hey kids, I love this band. I'm going to take you to my favorite band on 420. And then here's the first band that's playing. And we're like,
Dad, I'm hungry.
I'm going to fuck you in the butt. Like, what?
Yeah.
Welcome, kids, to the 420 festival.
Well, I think, because my kids are, they obviously...
Wanted to go. You dodged the bullet.
Right.
You're like, 21 and over.
Yeah. Well, that's what this is definitely an adults-only show. But they're getting to the age where someday I'll want to take them to a show, I think.
You have to show them what
How old do you have to be for that?
That's a good question for the TNAers.
How old?
Well,
I'm too paranoid.
I think I'm paranoid.
We don't
Well,
have to-
speaking of an adult show, we're an adult show. We're an
Wrapping
adult
it up. We're on
podcast. We
time.
gotta wrap it up.
We're good.
We're great. We got 30 seconds before an hour countdown.
And I got everything in except for my monk topic. I wanted to talk about monk, but we'll do it next time, I guess.
Tony Shalhoub?
Tony Shalhoub.
Is that really his last name? Shalhoub?
Yes, it's just fun to say.
Shalhoub. Shalhoub is on fire with his portrayal of Monk.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear your Monk take.
I know.
Guys,
you don't know if I like it. I hate
TNA
it.
Nation, tune in next week when we hear from Adam about his...
Leave you hanging.
Don't leave me hanging, bro. We'll hear about his Monk. We'll hear about things we did.
Next Sode, right out the gates, gonna be about monk coming in hot.
We're gonna have a Monk Sode. It's a Monk Sode. We're calling it. I don't think I've watched one episode, so maybe I'll watch the Sode.
I hadn't either.
Okay, that's a little fun. Okay.
Little teaser.
A little tease. But until then, we better get going. But until then, I'm Ted.
All remaining Adam.
And together, we're the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. I don't know what we're doing. What I'm doing.
What? We're saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Hit the thing.